What's going on, YouTube? Me not so much today. I've been putting this video off for a while. It kind of came up today because I was looking for a church home Sunday, and I went back to my old church home because I didn't want to chance my sister church. I don't know what kind of church she go to. I don't want to go in there and she be with a pastor that's screaming and hollering, trying to show off, being that scaring the kids. I definitely wasn't going to go to my dad's church because that's the church my ex-wife go to. Or incidentally, yeah, her boyfriend's mother goes to the church and she goes to church with them, and it happens to be my dad's church, so that's a no-no. So I went to my church because I know my pastor, he don't scream and holler and he don't show off. He actually teaches what's in the Bible. So I went there this Sunday. But speaking of my dad's church, one of the things that bothered me about it, or the pastor, well, the church and the pastor is what bothered me. For one, it's a mega church, and the Bible makes it very clear that it's the small churches that will be saved. Excuse me, my nose is itchy. And this is no small church. When's the Villages? I just named y'all. Oh well, screw it. When's the Villages? A giant church. Giant church, and I believe they have like over 10,000 members, and they got all these people that work under the pastor, and it's nice and all. It's you know, they got the youth programs and building neighborhoods and opening this, that, and the other. But there's a passage in the Bible about the pastors having to watch over the flock. You as a pastor, you can't watch over your flock if you got more than 10,000. That's only so much you can do. And I believe that's why the Bible was saying, you know, hey, it's going to be the small churches to be saved. And my church is a small church. You can literally have a relationship with the pastor. He talks to you, you talk to him. Pastor will invite you to his house to chill and watch the game, even though I don't watch the game. It's a small setting. You know everybody in the church. You know, it's a small setting. But on to the actual pastor, and you can look him up since I accidentally name dropped the church. One of the things that bothered me was when my dad became a member, he was asking for prayer, and the pastor of the church told him he ain't got time for that. He finna go home and watch the game. So go ask one of his underlings, whatever you call them, ministers or somebody, to pray for him instead. Now, a few weeks prior to that, because I was a member at that church too, my pastor had given us a sermon on false prophets. It was his last one before he left. And he was telling us, you're going to have some very popular people who are in power that people are going to follow blindly. And he was saying that, you know, some of those people, they're going to like to be seen. They're going to like the attention on themselves. Power hungry, money hungry. Show off. They like to show off. He gave us a whole lesson on that. And I'll be darned if after he left and the youth went to the main sanctuary where the head pastor was, the head pastor fit everything every description that our old pastor was talking about. He fit the bill perfectly. And I wasn't trying to prejudge the man, but he fit the bill perfectly. He'd be up there showing off, talking about what he got, telling the people to clap for him. Like, oh man, whoa, what's really going on here? And so I watched that, and when my dad told me what the pastor had done to him, like, go ask somebody else to pray for you, I'm gonna go watch the game, I was done. It wasn't too long after that when I found out that I left the church and had stopped going to church for quite some time, because my pastor was already gone, which was Pastor Walker at the time. He was already gone, so I wasn't finna be up under him. And it wasn't many years later till I found my current church. After going to a couple other churches, oh, this is a good church. We learned a lot. And then I get over there, and then don't be at one of them Highland churches and don't learn nothing. They just be over there, ah, praise the Lord, ah. And the dude be on the organ, and then the women be in there, ah, acting a daggum fool. You don't learn nothing at them churches at all. And that's where I was at, for a long time before I found my church. And, it's why I won't go back to my dad's church. Period. I mean, I can't say period. I have gone back because he's in the choir, but it's rare that I go back. And a lot of times, if I do go, I'll text my ex-wife and be like, are y'all going to church this Sunday? Because I don't want to run into her there. Because there's still questions and stuff that I don't want to answer. I don't want to face. And call it being childish, call it is what it is. But I don't want to be there at the church. My ex-wife is there with her mother-in-law and her dude. And then I'm there at the church with the kids. And then they be busted out, mama! And then they call his name and the dude's mama name. And then it might, son, do you know them? I don't want to deal with that. So that's another reason why I avoid cut the call. That's another reason why I avoid going over there. You got the pastor who, to me, this is just my opinion, the pastor who is fake, that's just my opinion, I think he's fake. I think he's fake espresso on nail. On top of that, you got the biblical aspect of it. It's a mega church. You can't watch over your flock. And the Bible straight up says that it's going to be the small churches that get saved. So I don't want to be a member of a church and that church not be a saved church. Even though I'm saved through Romans 10, 9, and 10. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm saved, I don't want to be a member of a church like that. And not only that, they really don't do that much teaching. You know what I'm saying? They give you homework, but let's be honest. How many of us Christians are actually reading the Bible like we're supposed to read? Be honest. Be honest. How many of us are actually doing it? And yeah, so my pastor, he breaks it down. He'll read you something, and then he'll go in on whatever he read right out of the Bible. No translating, no adding stuff to it. No, no adding anything into it. And like some of that popular myth stuff, like we all know he in a better place now. No, he don't play any of that, which is why I'm sticking with my church. So I got to get my girl to the church, and we'll talk about it. and see if she likes that as her new church home. I don't think I even cussed this video. I guess because I'm talking about church. But we'll check it out, and eventually, because we need to start going back. We both, as Christians, we need to start going back. We got youth ministry there, just like the big huge church. It's a small setting, so, and we got, you know, married couples there. So, you know, like when I was married, we had marriage counseling. It failed, but you got elders there who actually care about you. It's not a big church where you don't know everybody's name or nobody's name. Like Windsor Village is a big, huge church. You see these people here and you don't even know them. But your members, you run into them. Oh, hey, sister so-and-so. How you doing? How the kids? You run into them, so you know these people. You form a relationship. It's the fellowship. The Bible, you know, the Bible, that talks about fellowship too. You're supposed to fellowship with one another. So our church has got all of that. And we will be going back. Anyway, mega churches, watch out for them. That's another thing. I was finna end the video, but that Windsor Village, to me, it's just run like a business. It's like everything there is for profit. Got the bookstore in there so you can go and spend your money. Got the neighborhood that they built with church money. And then you go and buy the house. And it's not like they cheap houses either. You figure a church built a neighborhood, the houses would be like half price or something. Because it was built with tithes and offerings, right? No, them houses ain't cheap. I couldn't afford them. They got this, that, and the other. It's run like a straight up business. And like Lakewood is. Lakewood's run like a business too. Everything's for profit. At least with our church, we know where the money's going. Our pastor straight up tell us, look, we had a break-in. You see that door over there that's busted up? When you tired, this is what we gonna spend. This is how much it's gonna cost. He'll straight up tell us, look, the air conditioning went out. This is the bill. This is how much it costs. So this is what y'all tires are going to. Every fifth Sunday, because that's how they do it, we have a meal. Our tires go to that. They don't fix the meals and then turn around and charge you $5 for it. Nope. Tires take care of it. We have a program where we take in men who are on crack, cocaine, other drugs, alcohol. We have a separate envelope for them that we fund. We don't charge them for coming in. It's a 90-day program. We, you know, we put our little change in there, whatever we can give, and we house, clothe those men, feed those men. And hadn't been too many of them to slip off the bandwagon. A lot of them got real good jobs after they came out. Unlike these mega churches, I mean, we at least know where our stuff go. We see it in action. And yes, I am going to tell you this here too. This is also in the Bible. I don't know where. I don't know them verses all like that now. But the pastor is obligated to take just a little bit of the tithes and offerings to cover his time. That's in the book. It's in the Bible. I ain't making that up. If you don't like it, then you just don't like it. But anyways, yeah, it's run like a huge business, and it just smells foul to me. It's just something that, just something unholy to me about that. So, anyways, YouTube, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get to the house and go deal with these children. Anyways, peace out, y'all.